went down on here.
Awesome. So, hi everybody. I know I've already been saying hi. I want everybody to know. Okay, somebody's not muted. That's in here. Carter, is that you? I'm muted. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. Love. As you can see, I'm super humble and lovable on my birthday, and just being so kind. Yeah. Everybody. So the real purpose I wanted, obviously we can't all be together. 2020 has given us lots of reasons to not be together, but I still wanted to be very connected to all the people I love. And I'm super excited to see all the people that showed up. You guys have all been amazing people, members, co-workers, actor, like comrades, just like so many people in my life. And I really wanted this not to only be a celebration of myself and my podcast and things that I've been up to, but a celebration of all of us. Because I know 2020 has given us all reasons to still, oh my goodness, Jason, you definitely need to change that right now. And so all reasons to still celebrate ourselves. And that's why I really wanted today to be a turning coal into diamond party.
Cheers, margarita with emergency because it's COVID times.
Yes.
Cheers with this seltzer has like antioxidants, so it's healthy.
Gerard up there. That's his birthday.
Happy birthday, Gerard.
Thank you. Hey, Julie. Happy belated birthday.
Hey, everyone. What am I doing? What am I doing here?
Your coal moment of the year and your diamond moment of the year. And make sure to end with your diamond moment of the year. And nobody's allowed to say COVID. So I'm Gerard Cole. My coal moment is... I should have planned this. Somebody's also not muted. My coal moment is my two roommates who I originally moved into my household now moved out during COVID. And so I had to find new roommates pretty quickly. And two roommates that I love and that are on here. And my diamond will be starting a podcast that I get to share my story, share other people's story, celebrate other people, and all that good stuff. And
my coal moment was lots of moments. Working as a COVID nurse this year has been ass. And my diamond moment though was that right before everything shut down, I got to travel to Europe for the first time, so that was lit. And
my coal moment was, two roommates were moving out. Same as you. My diamond moment, I'd say, was baking at home a lot and exploring new recipes.
Let's see. A coal moment, I think, will have to be fighting with my landlord. My oven has been broken for 7 months, so most of quarantine, which means I didn't get to do any of the fun quarantine baking, and I love baking. So that was a coal moment. A diamond moment, I think, has to be just getting outside more. I've been camping a lot more lately, and just being able to get away from everything and go play with some rocks and some trees has been the best.
So coal moment was, I literally almost died this year. I spent 10 days in the ICU in June for my diabetes. So that was a pretty low moment. Okay, but on a lighter note, my diamond moment, I got to be able to do that with my family and recover really well and get back to LA.
A cool moment for me, I got mugged in Italy by two guys. They stole my American phone and my European phone, which everything was okay because they just wanted the phones. So that's all that they took. So everything turned out to be okay. But I have to say that was a weird moment for me. And a diamond moment has to be being able to take everything that happened with COVID and kind of flip it around for me. It wasn't easy, but I did end up getting to travel Europe for 3 months, going on 4 months. So it's still surreal, but that's my diamond.
As far as my Cole moment, I mean, COVID, like Gerard said, COVID's kind of the dark cloud over us during this whole year. I lost a friend of mine who saved his son from, he drowned saving his son, basically. He was Shad Gaspar from the WWE, and he was a good friend of mine, so that was definitely a low point. It was right when the beaches open, and that in turn, it made me reflect on kind of my friendship with them, and it makes you appreciate, even when friends of ours are kind of taken away, you have a lot to be thankful for because you have great memories, and that's why it hurts when they leave. So that's why I really gravitated towards Gerard's podcast, because it's turning that negative into a positive. So, but my diamond moment, I'm going to reflect what was just said previously. I'm back home in Chicago at my mom's house. I didn't know if I'd make it back here. And my COVID test came back negative, taking another one this week to make sure that's negative. So I get to spend the rest of the year here and just kind of have a little hiatus vacation that I've never had in the 12 years I've been in LA. So I guess that's what I'll take away from everything. And then
a Cole moment for me is I own a dance company in New York City, and it's been really rough through COVID, because we were super successful beforehand, and obviously now we're struggling just like everybody else, but I think the positive side is that whenever life hits you with challenges, you are kind of forced to reevaluate and adapt and reassess and learn to grow from those situations. And even though it may not always be the easiest path, I think that these difficult times really do lead us to a better version of ourselves, because it really forces us to reevaluate everything, and so that has been great. And also just I was really busy before, because I'm in the fitness world too, and as an independent contractor, you're constantly going, and I think the pandemic has honestly given me time to chill and read and go on bike rides and do things that I may not have had time to do before, given myself time to do. So yeah. Oh, and
diamonds. I have a show that's airing next week. Finally, I've been amping for it for a while. NBC Peacock, by the bell. Check it out. I'm in a couple episodes, so that's a
Right, so my Cole moment was basically this whole year. I feel I have my daughter. I'm doing her school, and I moved in the middle of the pandemic, and I'm also a songwriter, which has been definitely. I won't even say it's been bad, but it's been a very interesting time in terms of just the music business and uncertainty and just all of that. But diamond moment is just killing it right now regardless, and moving forward and making it work, and kind of making, honestly, this year in some ways, as shitty as it's been not being able to really do anything, it has allowed me to grow a lot and just move forward a lot, working on myself. So yeah.
So I will say, I guess a Cole moment for me this year, I've been fairly fortunate. There's nothing too crazy has happened, but I did screw up a job that I was entrusted with, doing an editing gig, just because I thought I'd understood the instructions or the request from the producer, and they thought they understood me, and we both just read the same thing the wrong way. And so that's, I guess it's a good learning moment to recognize that communication is important, and don't be afraid to look stupid asking questions. People want you to get things clear the first time, so don't be afraid to communicate. And I will say a diamond moment, as you guys know, is I had my baby boy not too long ago on the 19th. So
a beautiful baby, healthy boy named Grant. So everybody congratulate the growing family.
Charlie.
Charlie.
Don't take it for granted.
Yeah,
How exciting.
Yeah, this guy. But yeah, thank you, Gerard. I appreciate the intro, man, that congratulations, everybody. Thank you so much. That's really been great. And I will say, just with all the anxiousness and craziness that I got going on, he just like having a kid just makes you like, you can't worry about that, man. Send the email. You can't worry about that. Just go do the thing because you got a kid, And so I think he's already made me a 10 million times better man than I've ever been. And so I'm thankful for him for that. And I guess.
Here, here.
Thank you so much.
Whole moment. I've had a couple problems with some relationships, with some friends. Like one of my close friends, I'm like not even talking to anymore. Same with my mother. We kind of got into big arguments. We're not talking. That was kind of shitty. Diamond moment. I recently started writing a novel for the November, novel challenge thing. I've been doing pretty good. You gotta write like 1,600 words per day. So I've been doing that and really excited about that.
My whole moment of the year was probably not being able to see my family, not really due to COVID, just being on the opposite end of the country. But my diamond moment has been starting a new nonprofit for men with diabetes. And that's been a massive success. And a podcast. What's up, Gerard?
Cold moment and a diamond moment would be just kind of like realizing how much work that I have to put into what I want to be and into my career. And obviously because of COVID, it just kind of slowed that process. So I was very anxious a lot of COVID. I'm usually like on the go consistently. So like being like forced to sit still is just very difficult. And then the diamond moment is that like out of this, like not only am I doing, one business, but I'm doing multiple businesses and trying to figure that out for myself. I've met beautiful people in the process. And so right now I am a butterfly.
A cool moment? I mean, probably that like, I think I stopped acting. Like I'm not in acting class anymore just because of COVID. So I've got a lot of bunched up energy and stuff like that. A cool moment or a diamond moment would be that I was able to come home. I'm home now in Albany, New York right now. And as long as COVID continues and my job doesn't need me, I'll be here till the new year. So that's pretty cool. Getting to see family. I haven't been here for the holidays in a good 10 years. So that's pretty awesome.
My cool moment this year was also I teach folklorico, and I've been dancing for 20 years, and this is my first year that I haven't had a show, and it was supposed to be our 20th anniversary show, so we still get to have a 20th anniversary just later on. And my diamond moment was getting to be able to figure out creative ways how to teach again, either where it was through Zoom or social distance in a parking lot. It's been really interesting to find different ways how to do choreography that's social distance and everything. And yeah, Gerard, I'm very grateful for you. And I love you.
My cool moment of the year would probably be I lost a huge commercial solar job because of COVID. The church we signed up shut down after 25 strong years in business. Diamond moment is this came roaring back though. So just moved out to Santa Monica, got a spot by myself, which has been really cool. And
I would say my cool moment of the year is happening right now as I'm waiting to find out if my husband has COVID. We don't have his test back yet, so that's a little unfortunate. My diamond moment is that I am finally finishing my novel / TV show / screenplay. So that's
oh my goodness, yeah,
exciting. I'm very excited about that.
You're an angel. I am. So this is about you, and I'll jump back and forth because it's also a diamond moment for me that during COVID, we spent an hour twice a week, every week for the entire 3 months of quarantine, rehearsing and hanging out and chatting. And I'm actually grateful for COVID that it brought us so close together, which is special. Yeah, I don't know. Cole moment is just, I think this, that the year didn't go as planned, like so many people have said, and how it affected everybody. But I've actually been really lucky that I've had a lot of diamond moments this year. Just in things that, didn't expect them to go the way that they were going to go, and they went in different directions and they wound up being brilliant. And getting to spend time with you every week, twice a week, working and creating, getting to create with my friend Julie, who's on here, and put out 21 episodes of a web series that Gerard, you're in, and so many of our friends are in, which was so special.
Cole, I would say my grandma got cancer this year, but she's really strong. And she just had surgery. Now she looks like fucking Frankenstein, but like she's a badass. So I love her, and we're feeling good. And then my diamond. My mom and sister got to visit me a couple months ago, and I had the best time staying in, drinking box wine, and doing a puzzle with them. And it was like literally, I was just so happy. So family's my diamond.
My diamond, I'm gonna say diamond first, and I know I'm not supposed to, but so my diamond is this year I've traveled like 4+ months, and it's been super fun, and most of that time was with Logan. The Cole moments were as we were traveling, a lot of the time we were like sleeping in my Prius because of COVID and stuff. And we also somehow brought a statue home from Chicago to Orange County, and it was like 6.5 feet tall. And so like sleeping in the back of the car with a dog and him and a statue, like I was ready to shoot myself in the face. That was my Cole moment.
My Cole moment is probably COVID-15
Or 25.
or 25. And then my diamond is being quarantined around Lindsay. Because we live 2 states away. So
He's just saying that because she made him.
All right, yeah. So definitely going through a breakup in March was a Cole. And then a diamond was being single. No, that's a terrible one. No, a diamond was applying for my master's at USC.
And cool moment for me probably was just not being able to see a lot of the people I would hang out with just due to COVID and stuff. And then a diamond would be that I've got to focus a lot on myself this year with self-improvement and the startup I work with.
Cole moment, I guess this year, I mean, not to be redundant with the whole COVID thing, but I have worked for Bubba's for 13 years now. So it's weird not being there right now. And what? My cat's here. Here's Kronk. Can you see him? Oh God, the green screen. Yeah. So that was so I guess that's my Cole moment. My diamond moment is that I used to make YouTube videos back in the day, and I kind of wanted to go back to doing like online stuff. So I just started up a Twitch, and I started getting a following back through Twitch, and I just became affiliate. So it's been a lot of fun just kind of like growing my community again the way that I used to. It's been great. It's been a great time.
Cole moment of the year was my industry, being in the fitness industry, got really hit hard, and I had to forfeit my apartment of like 5 years. And the good news is I found an amazing apartment somewhere else that I can't tell. And then fun fact, I rescued a cat, and now I have a cat. That's him. That's Spirit. And a small little Yorkie poo. And they're like best friends. And you sleep.
Oh, Cole moment was probably like turning 30, breaking up, and moving out of my girlfriend's place, and the pandemic all starting within about 3 weeks of each other. And diamond moment was just kind of like adapting work-wise and figuring it out and doing better than I was ever doing before the pandemic.